Thanks everyone again for being here today. Our office, Student Development and Activities, is part of the Office of Student Affairs, and wanted to share a little bit about our office with you so you really know some of the resources that you have available to you while you're on campus. Our goal as an area is to really enhance your student experience while you're here at Teachers College. Some of you will be here for 1 year, some of you will be here for a year and a summer, 2 years. Do we have any doc students out? Any students starting a doctoral program? Okay. Some of our doc students are here with us for quite a while, so we get to know them very well. But we want to know all of you. This is a great opportunity for you to really engage in your experience as a student. And to truly get the most bang for your buck. We know, this is Yvonne's favorite thing to say, we know that you're paying a lot to be here, and we want to help you maximize that student experience. So our office, we have a few responsibilities. One of them is coordinating orientation, so that's why we're here with you today. But some of the other work that we do throughout the year is help manage and coordinate our student organizations at the college. We have over 30 student organizations run by Teachers College students. For the most part, they're graduate student-only organizations, and they do a lot of work here at the college. We wouldn't be able to do the work that we do without them. There are all different types of groups. There are groups focused on academic subjects. There's groups focused on cultural topics. So I'll share some more information about this, but I'd really encourage you to get involved in some of our student groups. They're planning conferences, publishing in journals, networking with one another and with faculty on campus and throughout other universities in the United States. So it is a great opportunity to get your name out there and start working hard. We also manage our advisors for the Student Senate. So Bobby, the president of the Senate, was here to speak with you today. But again, that's another opportunity to get involved on campus and be a voice here at Teachers College. Our office works to provide academic and social programming. We have some signature events that I'll discuss, but casual conversations, which are informal conversations with faculty members. Specific programming geared towards our doctoral students because they definitely will have a different experience while they're here at TC. We run some free fitness classes, and I think we had a flyer running for it before, but in our weekly announcements you'll see we run Monday through Thursday. We have at least one fitness class every day for free that you can attend. We definitely know there's a connection, mind-body connection. Wellness is important while you're a graduate student. And we have some special events that we'll be hosting this spring. We host a really fun event that hopefully you'll be able to join us for at the end of February. We call it Taste of Harlem. We buy food from local restaurants in the Harlem neighborhood and give it out for free. So we want to remind you that we're in a really vibrant community of Morningside Heights near the Harlem neighborhood and give you an idea of what's outside our little Teachers College community and share some information with you. We also host a book swap twice a year, so we'll be sending information out about this, but it's just a neat program for you to pick up some books. We ask people to donate books in the 2 weeks leading up to the event, and then you can come and take whatever books pique your interest. And finally, our office will sell discounted tickets throughout the semester to different Broadway shows and sporting events. So our Casual Conversation series, again, it's just an opportunity to learn more about faculty and senior staff on campus. We try to make it a really informal experience for you to network with faculty members either within your department or often outside of your department if there's someone's research you've been interested in or just someone that you're interested in getting to know. It's a great opportunity to sit down and have lunch with them, hear about their experience, and kind of pick their brain. Our first Casual Conversations program of the year will be Wednesday, February 5th from 12 to 1 with Dr. Sandel. She's in the Counseling and Clinical Psychology program. And actually in your orientation bags, you don't have to get it out now, but there are postcards that list all of our events for the semester, so you'll have some information on that. Similarly, we run a series of doctoral student discussions. I know no one self-identified as a doctoral student, but there may be some of you thinking about pursuing a doctoral degree or even just interested in the topic. So we try to create a good community for our doc students here at TC. And our first doctoral student discussion of the semester is actually going to be happening tomorrow, January 22nd. Depending on the weather, I guess. But the plan is to have it tomorrow. from 4 to 5 p.m. in Everett Lounge, and it's going to focus on networking. We'll have a representative from Career Services to work with our doc students to help them learn a little bit more about networking and what that means as a student. Okay, so our student organizations, which I mentioned, we have a bunch of different types. We have cultural groups. There's a coalition of Latina scholars, Black Student Network, Friends of Japan, to name a few, special interest groups, and academic groups. And again, it is a really great resource for networking with faculty and other colleagues. Again, you have this postcard, but just to share with you, these are the tickets that we'll be selling this year. So a lot of Broadway shows, and the Nets is our sporting event for the semester. To give you an idea, we sell tickets in our office. They're cash only, and you need to be present with your ID at the time of purchase. Unfortunately, we can only sell one ticket per student with their TC ID. That's because our office subsidizes the tickets, so we really want to pass along that benefit for TC students who are paying tuition here. But the first show that we'll have on sale is for Kinky Boots. The show is Tuesday, February 11th at 7, and the tickets will go on sale on the 28th. We'll sell half of the tickets in the morning at 9:30 a.m. until they sell out, and then the second batch on sale at 4:30 p.m. until they sell out, to try to accommodate everyone's different schedules. The other thing that our office does sell as well is AMC movie vouchers. You can buy, we sell the gold movie vouchers in our office for $8.50 a ticket. You can get 2 a day. For anyone who's been to the movies in New York City, this is a really great deal. So if you're looking to save a few bucks and want to go to the movies, definitely come and buy some movie tickets. And we also sell coupons for discounted soda and popcorn. All right, these are just some going to go through, not related to our office, but just some conversation about things that are important while you're a student here at Teachers College. Email. So all official communications from TC is going to go directly to your Teachers College Gmail account. You're welcome to set up mail forwarding from your TC account through MyTC to whatever personal email account you manage, but it is really important that you're checking your Teachers College email account. That's where you're going to get information about bills. You're going to get information if the college is closed. That's where all official communications is going to go. Your uni, which is what you use to log into MyTC, it's usually a few letters and a few numbers. That's what will give you access to Columbia Libraries, ClassWeb, MyTC portal, and you'll need that for class registration and course information. Through your email, every week you'll get weekly announcements from our office. That's going to list events going on campus, and we also try to find some cool, either free or inexpensive events going on throughout New York City. One of our goals is to really encourage you to explore the rich landscape that is New York City. There's so much going on here all the time, and we know that you'll be bogged down being a student, but we do try to get you out of the classroom every once in a while, and that's a good place to get started if you're looking for ideas of things to do, if you have any free time. Tuition payment, just wanted to give you a reminder that this can be done through MyTC. We have the dates listed here, but the tuition and related charges are due on January 24th. If you have questions about that, you can see student accounts. They're located on the first floor of Thompson. Student employment at Teachers College. As we've been talking about, it can be expensive to be here, and you may be looking for work while you're here at TC. There are a few ways to find jobs here. The most direct is to visit the Human Resources website. If you click on the employment link and look for search a job, you can search for student positions. So offices will post positions directly for students. Some of them will be listed specifically as work study if you've been awarded work study funds. Some of them will just be listed as part-time positions. You could apply to those as well. If you know there's a certain office that you'd like to work with, or maybe you want to work in a specific department, I would encourage you to go to visit that office and see if they're hiring. It can be a little overwhelming to look through. If you post a work study position, you get a lot of applications, but if you are friendly and make friends, you might be able to speak with someone more directly about positions within certain areas. And lastly, you can check for employment opportunities on MyTC. On MyTC portal, there is a listing of announcements and classifieds, and often there are postings for jobs both on campus, but people will post for job opportunities off campus, such as like people looking for babysitters or tutors or something like that. So that would be a good place to check. Career Services is a great resource to you as a Teachers College student. It will be available to you while you're here at TC and also as an alumni of Teachers College. We'd encourage you to visit the Office of Career Services. They do career counseling appointments, document reviews, mock interviews, and they also have walk-in hours, and they're located in the basement of Horace Mann. So I know you're just getting started, but it's never too late to start thinking about never too early to start thinking about next steps. And they have some great counselors that work down in Career Services, and I encourage you to reach out in advance to get to know them and see how they may be of service. Buying books. Wanted to talk to you a little bit about the options that you have for buying books while you're here at TC. There is a bookstore at Columbia University. Columbia University Bookstore is located in Lerner Hall on 117th and Broadway. You can access what books you need through the Teachers College website and through your course schedule. So if you click on the class, it will give you a link you to the Barnes & Noble Columbia University Bookstore, and will list what books are required for that course. Or usually if you can get your course syllabus in advance, or you go to class and get your syllabus, the professor will let you know what books are required. If you don't want to purchase, there are other places to purchase books other than the bookstore, I guess is what I want to tell you. You can definitely, it's easy, you can go to the bookstore, you can find what you need. Obviously, you can buy books online. Hopefully everyone knows that by now. But through Amazon, there's discount book sites where you can buy used academic books. Might be a way for you to save a little bit of money. And another thing to consider, if you don't think it's a book you want to keep in your personal library for good, you can rent books from the library. You can either rent them from the Teachers College Library or even check New York Public Library system. If it's a more popular book, it might be circulating in the system, and that again could save you a significant amount of money. Speaking of the libraries, we have a great library here at Teachers College, the Gottsman Libraries. They're located in Russell Hall. The hours are listed here. They'll be offering tours throughout this first week if you're interested in kind of learning a little bit more about the library, what they do, the services that they provide. But they have great resources, great librarians. You can ask questions in person. There's a chat. You can ask questions. They'll respond. Yes?
Does our TCID get us into any library in Columbia?
So you'll have access to Columbia libraries. I believe that there's one that is two that are specific. The journalism school
and
business school.
Law school, certain parts of the law school library are not accessible just to law students.
Okay. So again, the question was, do you have access to Columbia University libraries? For the most part, yes. The journalism school and the law school libraries, some parts of their libraries are restricted to their students specifically, but other than that, you have access to the library. And there's also networks built in here at TC and Columbia. They link to other schools' libraries. So if you're having trouble finding a book, get in touch with one of the librarians here at TC, and they'll help you kind of track something down. One of the more popular resources at the library, I would say, is that they have great rooms within the library to do group meetings or study time, study space. There's computers in the library. You can reserve rooms online in advance. So if you know you're working on a project, they have TVs in the room connected to computers, so you can pull up a presentation or an article, whatever it is. So that's a good resource to have here. Printing at Teachers College, there's a few different systems for how to print here at TC. The first is the Teachers College Computer Lab. The system's called GoPrint. So every week you get 20 free sheets. If you want anything more than 20 free sheets, it would be 5 cents per sheet. The Computer Lab is located in 242 Horace Mann. There's printers and sports staff available. Things that we'd encourage you to think about if you're worried about going over your 20 sheets per week is double-sided printing. They won't charge you for printing on both sides. It's the number of sheets that come out of the printer. The other thing that they've started to offer is you can purchase discount bulk printing. So you can upgrade for 100 pages a week for the semester. You can pay an additional $35, and for 50 pages a week, you can pay $17.50. So if you don't have a printer at home, or if you know you're the type of person that wants physical copies, you're not reading on your iPad or Kindle or anything like that, you might want to consider adding the extra money to your account so that you don't get dinged on printing fees. There's a separate printing system in the libraries. It's called CUIT Ninja Printing. Very fancy. Again, 20 free sheets per week and then 10 cents per sheet. It's the same system that you'll find on campus at Columbia University, so you can print here in the library or on Columbia's campus. And the School of Social Work also has printers located if the CU printers are busy. I'm going to turn the presentation over to Yvonne, who's going to speak to you about academic community expectations. Thanks.